All right. You'll never guess what I just did. I ended up recording an entire intro and telling you guys what all we've done, but the entire time my mic has been muted. So, a few things that I've done off camera. So I don't know if you seen it last time, but I did end up make a nether mining portal, and I'm going to take us to that here in just a minute. Another thing is I've been trying to crack down on actually smelting a bunch of this iron because that's one of the things that we're out of nearly constantly is iron. Alright, now, what I can say is the mob farm is no longer there. You can see it's no longer there. We've also have another little section there that we've just added, and I'm going to show you what we're doing in there in just a second. It's actually a step towards the right direction on what we want to do. Now, we still have the big giant wall here, and we've been slowly filling up these with a whole bunch of junk as we keep going along and all that crazy stuff. Now, inside here, this is where the mob farm used to be. The reason why we took it out is because there was a few mobs that were managing to glitch outside of the glass barrier. I think it's because they were being pushed up against the glass too hard, and then they were just finding a way to glitch out somehow. I don't even know, but there would also be the time to where some mobs were teleporting out, even though we had the ender emitter or ender inhibitor there, which I don't know what was up with that. So anyway, we've got 12 seeds in here, which starts with wheat, inferium, silicon, earth, air, fire, water, stone, wood, dirt, deep slate, and ice. Now, deep slate on its own isn't really that useful, but what we can do with the deep slate is turn it into deep slate and cobble deep slate, and then we can also use a music disc later if we want. We can also use it to craft the tier 1 super essence, which we will need eventually, and we'll need that for the infinity essence and all kinds of fun stuff way in the future. Now, if you look in my inventory here, I have a flux point and a mechanical hammer already highlighted. We're going to get rid of those because we've already done what we need to do with those. Now, here's what we did. We took the mob farm out. We're going to rebuild it later, but not there. We're going to rebuild it to where it's kind of like foolproof. Not in this episode. And we actually added this room here. Now, let's go ahead and go over these elevator blocks before we go into that room. So we can go down, and we have clear access to all of our sieves. I ended up putting 10 gold mesh in here. Works really good. Right here's our chicken farm. Just your typical chicken farm. It creates feathers. It's really slow, honestly. Like, doing the gate is way faster than that chicken farm will ever be. Alright, let's go in here. Oh, no, wait, we're going to go up. Let's go up. You can see we've added a few more windmills. And these are all the tier 1 windmills, and a few of them are actually full on power. You see that, right? Now, why did we have to add more windmills? Well, we've got a few machines in here. Okay, so let's go on the first little thing real quick. So if you look underneath, we have flux points that's wirelessly pulling the power. Right, there's the flux point. It's wirelessly pulling the power from this guy right here, which is also tied behind the battery here. So, yeah, cool stuff. You can see they're making a few things. So this one is in the process of making gravel. And then this one is in the process of making sand. Now, why do we need gravel and sand? Well, it's because of those dudes. We're going to be sieving them. And I've already sieved quite a few. I've sieved about an inventory full of gravel, and we've got a little over 100 diamonds of that. And all of that I've just used on the golden mesh there. So basically what these are is I have a cobble gen tier 3, which if you don't know how to craft those, it's literally just the cobble gen tier 1, which is any kind of log, a lava, water, and glass, and that creates your tier 1. Tier 2 is cobble, and then the same stuff. Tier 3 is iron. Tier 4 is gold. Tier 5 is diamonds. And that's it. We could honestly get a tier 5 right now, but I don't think we need it at the moment. So all of those is going to be extracting out into these item cables, which is really simple to craft too. It's just the brick and then the copper. You've seen me make those before. And they're going into these mechanical hammers, which is made like so. Now, the mechanical hammers on their own will not work. You have to put a hammer inside this slot first to get them to jump start, so to speak. And once they start, you can grab your hammer back out and they will continue on their own just like this. Now, without the hammer, they will go this speed. With the hammer, they will go quite a bit quicker, and they also will double the export. Now, all of these are making gravel, and they are keeping up with this. So all of this is making gravel and then spitting out directly into here. Like you see, we've already got 1K. We've also made these copper upgrades. So I'm going to show you how to make one of these. It's just chests, a drawer, and then 4 copper, and then 2 blocks copper, and that's it. So normally these drawers will hold 2K in well, exactly 2,048 cobble. If you put the base upgrade, which is a copper upgrade, that goes to 16,000, 16.4K, which is insane. So we've got an upgrade in there, and we've got an upgrade in here. Now, gravel was super simple. Sand is a little bit less. So what we've got is we've got the same stuff. We've got the cobble gen tier 3 feeding into the hammers. These are making gravel, and as soon as they make the gravel, they're going to spit it out, shove it directly back into another hammer, and then underneath we're piping the sand down and putting it in here. So that one took a little bit to figure out how to wire, but other than that, it was really good. Now, we're not doing dust. We could honestly do dust. It's just going to be a little bit more of a process, but we really don't need it. We really don't need it, honestly. So, besides, if we need any kind of dust, we could just grab some sand and do it the old-fashioned way. They're right, Fred. Anyway, it sounds like it's time to go ahead and breed some more chickens. So let's do that really quickly. Okay, I think we're done there. Main reason why I'm doing that is just so we can keep the feathers coming in. And a little bit of food too. A little bit of food never hurts. Right. Now, what do we want to do in this episode? This episode, I want to start moving away from these drawers. We knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen eventually. But I want to start moving away from the drawers and moving into the refined storage system, right? And that will include the 1Ks, the 4Ks, the 16Ks, the 32s, and the 64s, and yada 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 as you continue to go along, right? Before we get into that, let's show you what the nether mining portal looks like. Is it a right click? Yeah, it's right click. Alright, this is what it looks like. Basically, it's just a flat world that you can dig into. I've already started digging into it there. You got gold, you've got quartz, you got more quartz, more quartz, more quartz. Yeah, a lot of quartz. All the quartz you could ever want, really, on the top layer here, which is super fun. We got aluminum, and that's about it. This looks like tin. No, that's aluminum. So, yeah, cool stuff. Now, once you start moving down this, you can see what I've done so far. We're gonna go down to Y15. Now, this is 29. Let's go a little further. This is 15. So Y15 is the level in order to get ancient debris. And so I've literally just been carving out a big a big thing here. I actually forgot that I left all that. Um, so yeah, I've literally just been mining for ancient debris. I haven't found too much of it, so yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff finding ancient debris. I actually kind of want to find one ancient debris before I go back. But I don't want to break my pickaxe doing it, so. Because you can break your pickaxe real easily. See what I mean? You can break it real easy just doing that. And yeah, actually, let's just. Yeah, so you see, it's pretty difficult trying to find an ancient debris down here. Oh, we're on Y14. That might be why. All right, here we go. 15. Well, fortunately, we didn't get anything. It is what it is. Thankfully, we've got enough emeralds to replace that. Now, I think a good direction would be getting an unbreakable pickaxe. And I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't say unbreakable on it. Let's do all the modium. So the all the modium indestructible is what it's called. Indestructible. So we got all the modium alloy, which we're not going to be able to create. Vibranium and titanium, none of that. Okay, so let's work on an all the modium pickaxe. This is going to take quite a bit of time, and I'm fully aware of that and fully ready for it. So, let's work on a pickaxe. The reason why I want the pickaxe is obvious. It doesn't break, and that would be so much better. So we need all the modium plates and all the modium rods, which means we need all the modium ingots, which is smelting all the modium ore, which we can find by doing something. I'm not quite sure. Is there a teleport pad in here? There is. Beautiful. And that requires vibranium. Interesting. We can save that? Oh, so you get vibranium first? Really? That's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, what about the... let's look it up. Vibranium. Oh, no, yeah, you do have to get the automatic first. That's what I thought, and then you had to get this. So, how do we get nuggets? Sand on a netherite mesh, which is a 0% chance. On a vibranium mesh, it's a 0.1. Wow, that is not very good odds at all. Interesting. How do we make this? Oh, you gotta go through the... Wow. Okay. So, let's work on netherite seeds, right? Can we do that? No, we cannot. Uh, let's work on this. What about this? Is that something that we can? No? Okay. Let's work on ancient debris then. Ancient debris we can get from crushed black stone in a golden mesh at a 0.01 chance. Spectacular. That is kind of insane. Well, we've got gold mesh, and we know where to find a bunch of black stone. So, I mean, we need these. How do we get the eye of the abyss? Oh, that's super simple. Okay. And then we also need netherite pressure plates, which is netherite nuggets, which is from that. Yeah. So we just need the debris, which is a bunch of black stone. Okay. Can I make an emerald hammer? I can make a diamond one. Yeah, no emerald. Okay, we're gonna make some hammers. I actually have a bunch of stones. And then I believe we got a diamond one in here. Yeah, we do. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're going to go /back. Thanks for that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so there is a bunch of blackstone right here. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna get a ton of it, and I mean an absolute metric load of it. And that's why we have the sacrificial hammers, because we need all of it. We'll just store the excess in there. Actually, is there any regular blackstone that made its way through? No, okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. We're using up all of our hammers. That's why we have them, though. Use them. That's why we have the hammers, to use them. There's some spooky noises. Okay. Now, whenever I do all these sieving, the only thing I'm going to be looking for is enough for 2 vibranium and then 2 aluminium. So vibranium is going to be sieving in stone, which I can show you how we're going to get that. And that's on a netherite mesh itself, so we don't have to worry about vibranium. It's a 0% chance, like... It's unfortunate. Anywho, all the modium. I can't remember exactly where to find it at. Oh, right there. There we go. Found in deep dark biomes, in cave walls, and ceilings uniformly. Player mineable only, not quarryable. Okay. Found in deep dark biomes. So do we have a compass? Nature's compass. Explorer's compass. I'm not quite sure which one it is. I think it's the Nature's compass. Yeah. How do you make that? Easy peasy. And sort of easy. Nah, not really easy. Okay, we're gonna worry about the Nature's compass first, and then we can work our way through the others there. The Nature's compass should point out biomes that we search. I say should, and I don't know the way out of here, personally. Did this? No. Well, there's some more blackstone there. And really, the only thing we need is, like, what, 2 nuggets? Yeah, we only need 2 nuggets. And even if we get to a deep dark biome, there's no guarantee that we're actually going to find anything at all, which is a testament on how rare this stuff is. So I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. So I mean, we're not going to get mad if we don't find anything, because that's just not how we're supposed to. I was literally right there just a second ago. I think it would probably be way easier if we went to the actual Nether, try to find Blackstone. Even though we've got quite a bit. Let's go to the actual Nether and see if we can have any better luck finding big pockets of Blackstone. Okay, I do need some of this stuff. In particular, I need this ore. This is Solium ore, and it is absolutely crucial in mystical agriculture. If you want to do anything special with mystical agriculture, you need that stuff. Okay, so let's toss out some things. We can keep the soulstone because we'll need it. I'm going to keep that, throw that. Okay, Blackstone hunting time. I don't think we're going to find anything here. The good thing about this biome is it's got smooth quartz. And smooth quartz is really cool when it comes into like creating base designs. You can also chisel it into quartz. And then you can use that for all kinds of fun stuff. You can actually turn it back into quartz itself, which I did not know you could do. So really, we've got like infinite quartz right here, which is really cool. So yeah. Let's find a Blackstone area. Right there would be one. Ouch. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, so let's look for a darkish spot. That would be basalt. That's ash barren, smooth basalt. There's these pockets, which would be Solium from mystical agriculture. It honestly might be better. Yeah, it actually might be better in the actual mining dimension. You hear that? So if you hear that laugh, that means there's a there's that guy. So yeah, and he hurts a lot. He hurts quite a lot, and he just teleports away like that, and I don't know where he goes. So yeah, and he's got like a lot of health too. So I don't know. Alright, I think we have enough Blackstone for the time being, honestly. So, let's just go ahead and toss some stuff we don't need in there. Then let's grab our Blackstone. And let's just get down to it. So now we do need to do this in a thingy, thingy-madooer, sieving. I need to sieve it in a netherite mesh. But in order to get netherite, or no, I'm looking for debris, right? Sieving Blackstone in a gold mesh. Yeah. I don't have a diamond mesh just yet. I could probably get some now. Now that we have an abundance of diamonds, we could probably do that then. Let's get a diamond mesh. How many of these can I make? 9 or 8? 8 would probably have to do us. And even then, it's like a stupid low chance, right? 0.1. I mean, it's not 0. We're going to get a lot of black dye. But it's not 0. So theoretically, we only need to sieve about 1,000 of it to get 1. Which, I mean, is kind of terrible. Let's get one of these. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, there's nothing we could do with it. Because we're in a skyblock. So, yeah. I mean, like, what do we do about that? Because we can't find that stuff. We could go to the mining dimension. But even then, I don't think it would work. Right? Let's look here. Found in deep dark biomes in cave walls. Do we have an overworld cake? We do. I don't know if the overworld cake just brings us to our current dimension or not. But, I mean, it's worth a shot, I guess. Now, we don't have cow in a jar, which means we might need to go find some cows. But, how do we get milk? Cow essence. Yeah, we need a cow. Apparently, we have a gateway of the cow, so let's go ahead and create that, if we can. I think we need a bucket of milk. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's do the other thing. Yeah, the Emerald Grove one. Yeah, we'll do the Emerald Grove one again. I mean, there's not much we can do about it. So, let's go ahead and sleep. And then we will start it at dawn. Alright, let's go. Let's put the crushed blackstone away. When those spawn... yeah, we can get rid of that. Okay. I don't know if the overworld cake will just send us back to this dimension or not. I really don't know. We can find out, though. Oh yeah, and I got a pitchfork, too. Yeah, come on. Okay. Doing good so far. the boss. Cool. Okay. Collect our rewards first. Cow. Nice. Okie doke. Now we got some milk to make this cake. Made a cake. And now overworld cake. I don't know where this will take us, but we can definitely find out. Can't teleport to the same dimension. Yeah. So it is this world. So what good is a nature's compass then, if we can't find this? Deep dark biomes. I mean, we could try to find one. Deep dark. I mean, oh, Lost City overworld hunting. Oh, okay. Hunting dimension cake. Yes, let's get that. I need another cake, which means we need more milk. Oh my goodness. Among other things, we need like eggs too. It's gonna be insane. Okay, we do have chickens here though, so they should be pooping out some eggs for us, potentially. We're gonna wait until we get an egg. We need an egg. Yeah. Come on, chickens, give me an egg. I mean, what I could do is run in here, go here. I can turn this off. And then we can wait for some eggs now. And then we can come in here, and then we'll grab this, 2 sugar. There's the milk. And now, the only thing we're literally waiting on is the egg. Can we do a turtle egg? No. Can I make an egg? Nope. Literally just waiting on eggs. As soon as I spit out an egg, then I can get on the move. Give me an egg. Give me an egg. Oh, I see. This is next egg. Okay. Thank you. Alright, now we got another cake and a hunting dimension. Here we go. We should probably get to work on making a waystone. For the waystone, I need amethyst, and that is sieving gravel A diamond mesh, huh? Alright, let me do that then. Let me get a thing of... Let me try to get some amethyst. Diamond mesh, right here. Right? Double checking. Get rid of that. Oh, wait. All the modium ore. Bam. Just saving it the way we know where it's at. Auto clicker, where is you? It'd be right click every 5 milliseconds. How much time are we running by? 36 minutes, not bad. Here we go, and bam. There's one amethyst. There's 2. 3. I'd love to have like 8. That way I can make 2 of them. Alright, we're going to pause there. Okay, anything on us? No. Okay. Oh, we got 11. That's nice. Gives us a lot of loot. Okay, so we got 11, which means we don't really need to go any further with all of that. No, all the modium junk on us yet. Let's make some waystones. Gonna need 2. Okay, I don't have any of that. Stone bricks. Let's make some. And obsidian. Obsidian's easy enough. That's 5. One more. Okay, so the reason why I'm creating a waystone for the hunting dimension in particular is because it has limited accessibility when it, in terms of like getting there. Right, because if you see here it says 6 bytes only, which means we can only go to that dimension 6 times. So it's not great. Where do we want to put this? I mean, we could probably put it, oh, I don't know, here. Home. And now, let's go to the hunting dimension. Do we need anything in particular? I'm not sure if it requires a netherite. Oh, it probably does, huh? Let's get a netherite ingot. Okay, yeah, so it probably just needs 1 netherite ingot. Then we'll get a diamond pick. Let's get a netherite pickaxe, because I'm fairly sure we can't mine it unless it's with a netherite pick. And then we need the template. Okay. Netherite pick, thank you. I'm going to keep that in our inventory, and just in case we find anything. Do we need anything else? I don't believe we do. Let's charge up our jetpack for the long journey ahead. It is the hunting dimension, so there are going to be mobs, but we should be totally fine. Let's go. Okay, it's very dark. We have mobs spawning already. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We're going to go deep, dark, this one, double click it, and now it's leading us in the direction here. Actually, found the deep dark biome and we spawned on top of it. Outstanding. Okay, so now here's what we're going to do. We're going to find a little bit of actual glow rose here, and we're going to plump this down. We're going to do hunting dimension, enter. That way we can go home and all that fun stuff. You look really cool, but we're not going over there. And then let's fall down here. Okay, we need to be really careful. Alright, let's find out where it is. Right here, okay. Okay, cool. We basically just need to go down as far as we can. And that should lead us directly into the deep dark. Oh, amethyst. I ain't gonna miss this one. Oh yeah. I'm fairly sure this is the same thing, yeah? Yeah. Alright, cool. We got some amethyst. For the road. Okay, now we need to try to find the deep dark. That's cool, whatever that is, I don't know. If we press the plus key, I'm pretty sure it zooms in on the map, but that's also my hotkey to start and stop recording. So we're going to skip that for the time being. Oh, hello. This is where we start the skulk. No. Unfortunately. Oh, there we are. Alright, we start here. Alright, time to get our peepers on. Because we're going to be looking for a really hard to find ore on the walls here. Okay. We're not going to worry about summoning a warden because we have means to GTFO if we need to. Okay, so basically we're just going to be running down and trying to find the main bottom layer. The main bottom layer would be the one with the portal and all of that fun junk. No. Probably should have brought a couple more torches, but oh well. Hey, diamonds. I ain't gonna miss that. Okay. Now, hopefully this isn't everything. Looks like we can go a little deeper here. Okay. Let's just dig and see where we end up at. We're at bedrock, which means we need to find a completely different deep dark, because that is not the right one. Hi there. I left the door open, didn't I? Okay, let's go ahead and dump off some stuff. And then we're going to go back to the hunting dimension. And we're going to find another one. This is a pretty large mountain here, so let's go ahead and look. Yep. Sure enough, there is one underneath this mountain. So let's try to find it. You probably can't see. I can't see all that great either, but hopefully, you can just trust me, and I know where I'm going. Okay, so it looks like we're 9 blocks away from it, so we're going to go straight down. Oh, this is cool. Ran into a little mine shaft here. Now we can actually stock up on some more torches. Okay, should be plenty. Alright, yeah, we got plenty of torches now. We're straying away from the deep dark. Let's go back to it. Alright, let's continue. 3 blocks away, straight down we go. Let's see if we can switch to cave mode. I don't think we can. That's alright. I hear some water. There's the water. Okay, this has me hopeful. This is a very large cave system here. Hello. Okay, it says we're 107 blocks away, which is okay. I think I do see the actual thing that we're looking for on the map. It could also very well be a different thing than what I'm thinking it might be. Okay, so it does lead here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trust the process and just continue to go down. And there's bedrock. Okay. Maybe I'm trying to look for an end city, which would definitely explain my frustration. Maybe it has to be directly in this stuff here. Right? Maybe. And it's really hard to spot all the Mario. It says it's also in the Lost Cities. Let's see here. Lost City Cake? I mean, yeah, we can do that too. Skeleton skulls might be a little difficult to make. They are going to be difficult to make. So this is found in deep, dark biomes, in cave walls and ceiling. I mean, we're in the deep, dark biome. So now we're just looking for the ore. If it's here. There's no guarantee that it's actually here, so... we need quite a bit of it, too. It should be relatively easy to see. Maybe. Hey. So, probably not here. If we fly it away from here, yeah, it goes back to Dripstone Cave. I don't think this is just a very large... yeah, I don't think it's a very large one at all. The one that one's talking about is 200 blocks away. Let's search for another one. It says we're on one. So apparently the deep darks are all over the place. Just gotta continue digging until we run directly into it. There we go, we're in the deep dark now. There we are. Hey, this is what I was looking for. Okay. We have an ancient city. Now, we just need to try not to die. Okie doke. Now, there's already a warden. Which is pretty understandable. Just gotta wait for this blindness to go away. Okie doke. We're looking for... I think that's it, ain't it? No, that's gold. That's gold. I'm gonna be running out of power, but I'm alright with that. Oh, uranium. Dimensional shard. Hello. If that ain't all the modding, I don't know what is. Okay, so one thing to note, it does actually have fluorescence on it, which is nice to know. So it does glow a little bit. Alright, listen here, bud. Okay, now we can get our trusty pickaxe here. There's something playing music over there. What is that noise? I don't know what that noise is. Alright, yeah, I ain't got a clue what that noise is. Alright, anyway, so now we know that all the modium actually has a little bit of a fluorescent glow to it, just like that. Yeah, all the modium. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, so now all we gotta do is look around for spots like that. Now, glow lichen also glows a little bit, so we can't be too distracted by that. But there seems to be some stuff here. Let's go ahead and do that, and then bam. That's gold. That's all the modium. Okay, all that gold. Yeah. Okay. Now, since it does glow, that actually makes it quite a bit easier to track down, I suppose. Actually, 3 pieces here? No, 2 pieces. That's gold. Yep, okay. Looks like Dimensional Shard also has a bit of a glow to it. Yeah, that's glow lichen. Let's see here. Glow lichen. How many do I have right now? 6. Okay, we're actually making good progress at the moment. Okay, that's the glow lichen. That's also some more glow lichen. Hello. We like to see this stuff. Let's do a little bit of math, yeah? Let's see, there's 4. Which means 4, 8, 11, 14, 17. We need 17. Now, we should be able to double it. Yes, we can. And then smelt that. Yeah. So we need 17 for the pickaxe. 8, 11, 14, 17. Yeah, 17. Which means we need 9. 9 total. So we need 2 more, and then we can make a pickaxe. Which is not too shabby, if I do say so myself. So I'm looking for strong light here. The glow lichen itself doesn't give off that much of a light like that, but the althemodium does quite a bit. We can actually check this too. Furious protection and gloom. I ain't got a clue what that does, but I'll take it anyway. Yeah, auto smelt. Interesting. Let's store some goodies in here. So it says it's on in the walls and on the ceiling. So that's what I'm primarily looking for. If we find some chests up here, then of course we'll take it too. Take that. Looks like we got a warden. It's only a matter of time until we got one, anyway. Now I cannot see. There we are. Okay, let's do this. Let's put a waypoint here. Be nice if I could lose this darn darkness. Thank you. Okay, let's see if I can go around that guy. I just want 2 more althemodium, and then I will be out of your hair, Mr. Warden. I promise. I promise. Oh, hello. Now that one kind of fooled me a little bit because the lava was making it look like there wasn't anything around here. So we just need 1 more piece. Let's actually drop down and grab this. Yeah, we can get those and that and that. Infinity book. Let's go. Okay, let's double check this area here. It doesn't look like anything of interest. Another warden. We're gonna wait for this stupid darkness to go away. It looks like we're really low on power, so let's go ahead and charge up our jetpack so we don't fall out of the sky and die. We can do sledge back. Okay, and we just need 1 more piece of althemodium. And like in reality, we need 1 more piece, and then we would have enough to make nuggets on the next one. Right? So just need 1 more. I wonder if we can get some althemodium from these. There's some books. I'll take that. I'll take that. Take that. Take that. And I have no idea what that is, but I'll take it too. Might spawn a warden here. We'll see. And then swift sneak. I like to see that. One more. Come on, one more piece. Is that it? No. That it? No. See, now this is the frozen ocean, which we're not going to have anything in here. So we need to make our way back here. Power 5. Quick shot. Regen, glowberries. I'd take all of it. Take that. Take the skulk. Oh boy. Alright, time to leave. I am way gone, Mr. Warden. Okie dokie. Help me find this one more piece and I'll be out of here, I promise. Now, what are the odds that this lava is blocking, or not really blocking, more like covering up a piece of aluminium? That would be something, wouldn't it? Nine, 13, 7. Yeah, so it's got to be 17. 17 total. Yeah, no. Might have to find another ancient city. That very well could have been everything in here. I don't want to think that, but it definitely could have been. Right now, we're just looking for any kind of fluorescence. That's not over here. I mean, it should be oh, hello. Nice. Alright, we got it. Nice stuff. Alright, we can leave. Okie dokie. So, let's go ahead and do all of our stuff right quick. In here, we can throw that. And then we could probably just start bringing all of this stuff and putting it in the system. And I'm actually going to be replacing my pickaxe with this one. Actually, probably not, because we're about to get... Oh, wait. We need the thing. No, I can just make it. Yeah, I can just make it. What am I doing? I don't have to have an aluminium upgrade at all. I can literally just make the whole pickaxe like that. Yeah, okay. Let's do this and smelting this, which means we need a... Let's get an iron one. Oh, we could do a copper one too. Copper is nice and cheap. Apparently not. Apparently we're out of copper. There it is. 18. Let's have that here. Throw that in there. We probably aren't going to need that, but we'll keep it anyway. And here we go. 9 in there. 9 in there. Bam. Give me that achievement. Yeah. All the modium. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. It gave us an apotheosic cord. I could... oh well. Okay, so now that is completely useless because our new pickaxe is going to be way stronger. Now all we have to do is make sure not to mess this part up. Okay, here we go. We're going to do 3 rods, which is like this. That's 1, 2, 3. And Then we're going to do 2 of these. And then we're going to do 1 of these. Now we should be able to do this, this, and bam. Adamantium pickaxe. Oh yes. Indestructible. It also does 5 attack speed and 14 attack damage, which is really, 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 really nice. Love it. Love it. I love it a lot. Alright, we're going to throw the nuggets in here, and we're going to work on this teleport pad. So the teleport pad needs netherite pressure plates, which is netherite ingots, which we should have, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's get some nuggets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Netherite pressure plates. Now the only thing we're missing is this, which is missing that. And then we're missing a wee bit of obsidian. We should probably make an automatic obsidian farm. Actually, can we do that? Probably not. Alright, anyway. Do we have 4 here? Nope, we've got 1. 1 will be fine for the time being. We can pick that up. Okay. Over here. Let's get another one of our tanks out here that actually has a bunch of lava in it. There. That'll work for the time being. Over here, and then we can make Eye of the Abyss. So we have a quest for that. We're not going to be mining any kind of that for now. And we'll keep it on us. Okay. Now the only thing we're missing for the teleport pad is the vibranium. Okay. Now the vibranium we can get from a few things. Vibranium ore. So the vibranium ore itself is in the nether only at Y64, and it's on the caves of some walls. Nether Y64 plus cave walls. Okay. Let's go to the nether. How much time we got here? We've been going for 1 hour and 13. So the next episode, we're going to go for the vibranium to get this teleport pad. That way we can start exploring the dimensions with all the modium. So, we'll see you guys then.